We are back. We're gonna do the rest of case 4. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in 40 years. He's a god prosecutor. Right, a god. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. We do anything if von Karma is a man to be feared. Quite a claim coming from someone who forged his evidence. What it really means to prosecute? What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Really. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He has almost won 40 years. 40 years! That's ruthless. Me times 20. That is pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Guess that's something like Mia to me. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Speaking of Mia, Maya? Uh-huh. You could really be using Mia right now, don't you think? Oh. Can't? Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't read. Couldn't read. The thing is because I haven't been training, my powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 6th. Well, here we go. Court is in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool, you seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Oh, right, my apologies. She's gonna get the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A defective witness. What oath could possibly be required? Look at this guy. Nothing of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Grab the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at this map. Murder happened here late around Christmas Eve. There's one boat in the middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Von Karma. Yes, actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gravel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We head to the scene as fast as we could. That's where we found Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, have to. Oh, I can begin my cross-examination now? Thank you, Karma. I didn't know I need you. Do you receive a call from, you received a call from a man? Yep. They said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? The woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There are 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, not a heart. What happened next, detective? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Nothing like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires fact, not your opinion. How many years have you been in the force? Facts only, detectives hard-cold objective. Facts. Yes, sir. Man, he got his share of objections. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was received from the... he was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is... What? Preserved. Very well. Why is that? Oh, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? Pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is vital evidence. Information. Please revise. Yes, sir. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Just. Ah, he has the same evil laugh as... What? Do we have like order? Fingerprint was found in the weapon. Accepted into evidence. Active. Was the bullet found in the body from the pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean ballistic marking? Shocking to imagine someone here does not know as basic as ballistic marking. Nick, he's glaring at me. It says very well. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinct marks on each fired bullet. Examine these. Which gun was fired better? The bullet found in the victim's heart. Without that, it was a pistol. Pistol which... Order, this is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, you say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare that a verdict at this point. However... No. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so... I'll take a break. I will call my witness after this. This will last 10 minutes. Yes. What are you doing? 10-minute recess now. But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel, gavel, and get on with it, man. Yes! Let's hope this court will take a 5-minute recess. Who's running this court anyways? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot at the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes. It was me. What? But you must believe me, I did not shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know. Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. There's another man on the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. Yes, you mean it was a suicide. That was the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say Mia? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's not good. Look, I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can... No, you're... No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help. Even if it doesn't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. Well, more, I'm a spirit medium who can't contact spirits. Aw, anyone has their days off. I mean, off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already does. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Oops. Yeah, don't stress him out. Where's back in session, Mr. Vaughn? Karma, call your witness to stand. Yes. Will a lot of heart take the stand? A lot of heart, you are a research student at a university, right? That I am. Good. There. Understood. Y'all need to learn some manners. I don't. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. I highly doubt that you'd be telling the truth at this point. Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car, heard this bang come from the lake. When I look out, the two gens on my boat. Then there was another bang. There was a gnarly thing on the lake but that boat. But how could you tell? Judge, she happens to take the photo of the incident. This is the photo. Crap! I mean, we already seen. Order! I'll remove people from the court if I do not have order immediately. So this man is being shot on. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgewood. Order! I will have order. Well, Judge. 7 seconds, I am very little. Very well. This court finds the defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. I have it on my cross-examination of the witness here. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. Whose work do you claim to have? A contradiction in her testimony. Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine it. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think that... I think there was. You're going to notice some... Wow, Nick, I'm impressed. I didn't notice anything. Alright, let's talk them out. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine it. Very well. There's no way she's seen them. What? What do you mean, no? There is no way. Oh, wait. Alright, well. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Well, yeah, of course. When it's other, you best look elsewhere for your press contraction. Jumped in too quick. He's hiding something. I want to present that again, but that's not it. Yeah, it's not it. Why do I keep... Why were you camping there anyways? I'm a researcher at my university. I was taking pictures using my research. Press further. Sorry, could you be more specific about your research? Come on, dude! What motive by camping have to do with the kids? The amateur is nothing. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Who said it already. Thanks for your nothing. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard the noise. Well, I said it already. Now easy chat. No easy chat. Sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It's almost like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. It's her. You. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. That's what I'm saying. Yes, of course. Oh, great. That's what to do now. What were you doing in your car? Why were you came? Oh. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time, right? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Yeah, well, yeah, sure. You're asking me a question, meaningless. Introduction. I think I hate you. Trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To end what? To what end? Dang, I don't know what to say to her other than she's an idiot. I know. I was in my car. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. I'm pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more. Stop butting in, dude. I think that's. Sure, I'll just go down. I'll go down this rabbit hole with you. Dang, I can't think of anything. Oh, sounds good. I can't think of anything that would work. That's wrong. No way. Okay, let me just reread it. Maybe that'll help. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, I mean, I guess. Didn't mean for that. Gosh. Why were you camping down there anyways? I was taking pictures to use in my roof. Miss Hart, could you be more... Can that not just be it? Like, can I just... This is where it gets hard, I guess. I was gonna say... I could say, like... Dang, man. But it was one gunshot, wasn't it? Oh, it's not it either. Hold on, I want to see what he says. There weren't any contractions in there. There wasn't. Because he won't let me talk. Like, he keeps going, objection, objection. I'm gonna say, what does this witness... So you weren't looking at the lake at that time, nope. But you can't make out there was two people. You can't make out that there was two people. You literally can't. You just looked at the photo. Come on, just change your tone. You freaking... God. God. You're so annoying, Karma. I'll be right back. Alright, finally. By holding you in contention of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy. Nick, real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence significantly to make a decision. Pass your judgment. Hold it! Hold that. It was me. Maya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the faculty? No, I do not. Lotta, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Edward. Tell us the truth. This is a life or death matter. Lotta, did you really see Mr. Edward that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense output. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? You treat me like I'm some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear I saw Edward. Enough, Judge. Declare the court defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Phoenix? Right. I feel like it's the first. It's always the first, ain't it? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That's not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order. You're in contention of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Vaughn, but I cannot do that. What? Miss Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again, but he's in contention of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest anyone, arrest me. Very well, May Faye, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Basically, I just had to do one more press on the third. I care not for the melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. Better find the contraction in there. That last statement. I saw clearly as day. The man on the boat was over. That's it. I knew that was going to come in handy. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at the photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yeah, you claim you saw Edward? How? What? Ah. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth explain himself? Miss Hart, what? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. I still brought binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with binoculars. See, no problem. Use binocular very well. One better be good. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you're looking at shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. When you use it, when you need a telescope, not binoculars for that. I got doubts about your camera too. Was that really take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to the case. You can't say that for certain. That's right. This is it. Yeah, I believe it is. Mr. Wright? Do you wish... Yeah, press further. Doesn't make it or break it. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to the entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. You will testify to the court about the camera. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. No! But why did it have a mic on it? Because it was hooked up with a mic. Why would you need a mic if you were just gonna... Yeah, there we go. You're photographing stars? Shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera up towards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof. That's right. What are you driving at? The windows have... Not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what works? Show evidence. Look at this, Your Honor. Miss Hart, you're trying to photograph this. What's this? Newspaper article. Gordy? Ah, the site at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never lie. I'll never let you prove that. Let's see, you have 3 that I was trying to take a photograph of. I have proof. Intriguing. Well, let's see it. I'm joking around. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set up to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, the photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article was about Gordy. But in this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it submerged. Alright. You're trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had the mic on the camera. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah? Not bad. Are all your lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to take a photograph of Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That doesn't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. It's nothing more than a witness who is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she's so sensitive. Whatever. Which is then true. You're hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know. Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from this court? Please revise your answer. Alright, fine, I'll change it, won't you? Change nothing, though. Change a lot thing. I'm gonna spot it. A lot is new testimony. Actually, I'm not a researcher at a university. I'm an investigator photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out at the lake, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then when I saw a flash near one of the man's hand, and I heard another gunshot, I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Well, you can... The testimony is unchanged, whether she's a... Yeah, it does not bear on the case. There's no reason to waste time. Here, I claim the defense. Not coming up with something I know. You will want to cross-examine her. Why? Because there's... was there a protection? I don't know. You seem... So you could have... Oh, very funny. Here it is, Your Honor. Okay. There's a contradiction in there because she says that she's seen the boat. You couldn't watch the boat. You couldn't. You literally couldn't. It's like, yeah, I mean, my camera couldn't see it, but obviously I could see it. I mean, yeah, you can see a flash. Music's pop though. What sort of sound was it? Never heard one before. It's like, sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharp than I would expect. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste time looking at the boat. What do I do now? What did that look for? Let's continue. Hold your hush puppy, Pops. I'm getting there. Was there nothing on the boat at that time? Wait, I don't think so. No, the big smooth as grass. Nobody was on the shore either. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. Nothing on the boat one time, huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The look was smooth for grass, nobody was on the shore. Oh, okay. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What with you? Of course I was looking at it. There was the only thing there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you're far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the second thought about a boat. Bum, bum. You were 6. Miss Ray testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You need them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing. Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. It's hard. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I was fibbing, really. I thought, I would be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photographic proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who is. Right, that's why I took this photo. Witness? That's enough. You had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my butt? What was he going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photographic proof with it, but you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she had to enlarge the photograph. She said it'll drop the quality a bit, but should let us know who's who. And she enlarged the photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma show us this? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. No chance. If I'm wrong, it would mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. Which I do. Miss Hart, look at this photo. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. Guess who's gonna get fired? What's the meaning of this, Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show us the photo. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of the evidence. Objection? Denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Ooh. We still cannot see who's firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this evidence. Take a photo of that. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. Yes, for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. Wait, the gun's different. Or is it the same? Doesn't look the same. Oh yeah, never mind. Suppose this means that it's over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Hart, and nothing too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I need to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive victim. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I decided it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go down like this. There's... Your Honor, there's something that... try to be weird about this. What might that be? He's not left-handed, he's right-handed. Mr. Wright? The hand. Your Honor, the shooter? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying about it. The hand he's holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man left-handed... What? Let me show you. The evidence is clear. This man is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on there was from Edgeworth's right hand. There we go. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Edgeworth. We did it! Woohoo! Edgeworth! Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvince this court of law, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather larger problem. If Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on that lake that night. Larry Butts, let's go! The only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can't think of for no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is not out of the question. What? An examination of the victim would reveal the distance at which he was shot. Distance. The victim was clearly shot from a far further than a meter away. Meter, that's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. So, let's see. The situation had to be the... However... Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That's all. The court's adjourned. Phew, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No. I mean, yet to be declared innocent, right?
Yeah, but what happened out there in that lake anyway? If he did not commit suicide, then who? If Shooter was not a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
We're just joking around. Look, I'm going to go check on me. Oh, right? What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to say how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Transcript. Tomorrow, of course she does. Here. That was the thing. Alright, well that's it for this episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Sorry, Ace Attorney. Sorry it kind of cut out a bit. For some reason, it just kind of stopped recording. But, you know, I'll fix that later. It'll be in editing. So, thanks for watching. See you later.